What do you do when you've already got the best iron in the world? Well, you release it again, of course. Forgot what I was going to say. Of course, montage. Let's go. We're here with the P790. The P790. The TaylorMade P790. I am pretty, aren't I? Thanks. This is a new TaylorMade P790. Wipe that grin off if you can. No, still there. Woohoo! Shall we hit one? I think so. Now, there aren't many things in the world that get me as excited as a new release P790. Maybe a pork pie. True, I do love a good pork pie. Melton Mowbray pork pie, come at me. Really? You eat pork pies, do you? Oh, porky. So I've got 5-iron, 7-iron and pitching wedge to try out today. And we're gonna have a few different hole scenarios, shot scenarios to really test this to its full potential. So I've got the 5-iron here, straight away P790 vibes. It's very, very clean. I feel very confident with it. Now, this is the first swing of the day. Doesn't matter what club you've got in your hand really, does it? That's absolutely perfect though. A little bit out to the right. Luckily, I've got in my hands a P790. Whew. See that over there? That's one big ship. Big ship. But honestly, don't you think he looks familiar? It's like that bloke you see in the street and you're like, what's his name? I know him from somewhere, but I can't remember his name. All right, mate, how are you? So first of all, I'm gonna hand out a forgiveness token. There you go, that's for you. Because I forgive you for thinking this looks exactly the same as the previous one. I think unless you're a club reviewer, there's a good chance, you know, the finer details, but I can assure you it does look better. Definitely more a P770 vibe to really blend in that set. Dead sexy. And that's because it's one of the best irons in the world. Like if the world ended tomorrow, boom, kaboom, the world's done. All that would be left floating around would be Keith Richards and a P790 iron. It's going nowhere. The height on that. Now, there's no denying this is a king of hollow body design. You could argue that maybe it wasn't the first to do it, but was it the best to do it? Yes, yes it was. So even though it looks still like a P790, it has been poked and prodded to further improve the performance of this iron. So one of the big improvements this year includes an FLT DD
Approximately 10 hours later.
That's when I fell asleep doing the script. I've got a new baby, so I'm tired doing this now. I fell asleep on the D key. And what this does is offer a progressive CG location in a 5-iron, which I have in my hands, but that'll be different to that of a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pitching wedge, 11, 12. All different CG locations. With my 5-iron is classed as a longer iron, it's going to be a lower, easy to launch. That it is. I've just absolutely nuked that. Where you're scoring clubs, the CG is a little bit higher for optimum spin. So imagine all golf clubs were wiped from the earth. Voldemort, I can't say that word. He who should not be named wipes out all the golf clubs in the world. What iron would I want left? It would be a P790 equivalent, if not the P790. It is the go-to for many golfers. If you just started, you can play it. If you're a single handicapper, you can play it. Because the truth of the matter is, it's great to do a hollow body, but you usually get a lot of hot shots where you hit a pitching wedge, 1 minute it goes 140, next minute it goes 240. Not because you thinned it. All right. Because honestly, that particular manufacturer hasn't had the experience of hollow body constructions, and this is the first iteration which we had with the P790. I'm sure TaylorMade would agree. The original P790, as class as it was and groundbreaking, was not perfect. Hence why we're in this 4th iteration of, it was great, we've tweaked it for the 2nd, we've tweaked it for the 3rd, and again, now we've got this progressive CG for ultimate tweaking. Tweaking. Okay, I thought you said twerking. There's no way. That's gone straight in the hole. Of course it's there. It's just gone straight in the hole. It didn't bounce straight in. Shame the camera's there. I think honestly the best scenario for P790 is someone that wants to invest a fair bit of money into the golf clubs, but they're going to put a lot of time and effort into it. Say you've just started, but you don't want a big chunky set of clubs to then have to improve to go mid-handicap and then go for this other golf club and then get even better and then go for a blade. This P790 can last you a long while, and that sort of category is perfect for that. That player's distance iron. You've got distance, there's no sacrifice there, but you've also got the looks, the feel, the sound, and the playability. Would you like to see a stinger though? Because I can put a camera this side for that, if that's what you'd like to see. The fact that the CG is lower doesn't stop you from manipulating the face, hitting different shots. I'm going to show you that right this second. Just topped it into the bush. We've got some blueberries here. I didn't eat them because I am that kind of person that would try one. And it wouldn't particularly go down well, if you know what I mean. The inside of the new P790 has been fiddled around with by Wall-E AI. And this plays a vital role in what TaylorMade calls mass optimization. And so every speck of weight in and around the iron is accounted for and in the correct and most optimum position. I'm so good at this. So like I said before, I feel this is the king of hollow body designs. I don't know if that offends anyone. I don't really care. Fade first. I love that so much. Now the hard shot on this bank would be a draw. They're not always going to be straight, are they? Didn't draw that. Oh, I love this. But the idea is, and the proof of the matter is, this is workable. We've got the side spin as well, so the first year you get the distance, the second year you get improved sound and feel almost, and then the third and fourth year, where most brands are still not there yet, it starts to tweak. Let's make this more playable. We don't want hot shots off of different strike locations. We want this to be playable for the better player if they want to use it, making it again the ultimate all-rounder. If you've got an eagle eye and you think the visuals do look different, you'd be right. In the 3 to 7 iron, there's a stabilization bar which improves feel and overall performance. The cost of these, obviously a lot of R&D goes into it, a lot of engineering goes into it, high quality materials, blah de blah de blah. But I did think about this. That's really good for me. I'll do another one. I thought about this, that there's two ways of looking at it. Like I say, this is the all-rounder. You pay for one set. So unfortunately the battery died mid-second shot, but two I'm very happy with. They're almost, I think I could even hold those. But going back to the pricing, yes, it is expensive, but if you look at it in a different way, you could buy a set of golf clubs that are really bulky, hybrid-like for your higher handicapper adventure, then you get better. And you go to the mid and you buy another set, and then you go to lower handicap, turn pro, blah, blah, blah. You go for the blade, the really CB style. Now, I still feel like there's a big difference between this and a CB or a blade. Like if you really do want a lot of spin and consistent distance, there's still nothing that's gonna ever take away from a CB and a blade. But this, for one purchase throughout your golf career, for the majority of your golf career, I think is value for money. That's a bit fiery. That was me. That was me. That was me. Oh, the battery's gone out. Even though you should get fitted, everyone that's interested in the stock shafts, DG Gold 105 for the stiff and 95 for the regular. But the moral of the story is, fix change need what fixing doesn't. Unlike that sentence, don't change what doesn't need fixing. This is A P790 through and through, you look down at it, it's a P790. It still feels like a P790, it still sounds like a P790, but you can guarantee that these guys are making this still even better. Now the question is, do you have the old P790? Is it worth you moving to the new P790? That's if we get 45,000 thumbs up, joking, 4,000 thumbs up, okay? I will do that test for sure. It's one I want to see, of course, but I honestly stand here hand on heart and say if you've got the first ever iteration of the P790, thinking of going to this one, test them. I'm pretty sure you'll be surprised. Whether that's just feel and sound, still that's enough for some people, but I honestly think overall it's a bloody good eye. So guys, that's all from me and the P790. Still going strong, eh? M&M-oo. Guys, that was a pleasure. We're not done this year with the P790. I've got a lot of testing to do, but I hope you enjoyed that. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, live streaming on Twitch, and also on Threads. Now, quickly before I go, the bell notification is very important. If you want all the notifications that we do, click all, otherwise you don't get them. You get personalised, and some you get, some you don't. So, yes, that would be lovely. Bye!